grab something to eat real quick before we go. Before we start trucking. What's up, Pro Gaming? I'm just eating my crackers real quick before we start doing. Alright. I'll take a quick sip of my Coca-Cola and then we'll start rolling. Alright. We got a big snowstorm. Quit it, cats. There they go, fighting. Uh-oh. They just knocked something over out there. I got 2 cats, and sometimes they're a pain in the ass. Because they like to fight sometimes. Not always, but one starts something with the other, and then it becomes a hissing match. What? They're like, I know, right, Metal? Come here. Come on, guys, quit fighting. They're chill now at the moment. Both the cats are in here. One's laying over there on the floor, just looking at the other one. The other one's right here, wanting me to pet him. She just waiting for that moment. I need to turn the light on. It's kind of dark. There we go. It's a little better. What are you looking at? You're just waiting to start fights, ain't you? Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Can't wait to get to Buffalo where there's a lot of 3D imagery. Ooh, we should stop at Niagara Falls. Maybe. Wonder what it'd look like in this. Probably shit. Obviously it wouldn't be moving, so that's one thing that would look like. I'm going to be taking a break from 5M for a while, just letting everyone know. I'm going to see about streaming some other games that I haven't streamed before, or haven't streamed in a long ass time. Because 5M is full of issues lately, and I just need a break from it. And it just isn't working out. So till then, adios amigos 5M. Until you guys sort your shit out. So for the time being, I'll be doing some Google Earth streams, American Truck Simulator streams, and maybe some Grand Theft Auto 5, regular Grand Theft Auto 5. Might do some fucking around in that. Maybe some map editing, who knows. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll do a quote-unquote ZSR development stream where we do, where I start working on the Las Venturas map. Filling in the gaps and adding detail to it to make it look abandoned. Then that's what I'll do next. Metalcore, if you're still in the chat, how does that sound? I think my cats are saying yes. Yeah, I have Miscreated, but I don't play Miscreated all that much. You know, instead of going to all the way to fucking Ohio, I guess we could just go to Rochester or Buffalo at least for this stream, and then we can continue later or something. I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of Miscreated, though. Especially recently. I mean, I played it with my friends recently. Or tried to. We never found each other. Well, I found one of my couple friends I was playing with the other night, but he died right away to a horde of whatever those things are. Not really a horde, but like 2 or 3 of them. Just took them out. Then they were after me, so I got stuck on a gas station roof. Then I got killed on sight by a player with the fucking hammer, so not my type of game. Not only that, but there's these fucking 2-faced or 3-faced dogs or whatever the fuck they are. That I noticed that was new, fairly new to the game. That also was a big turn off for me as well. Not a big fan of quote-unquote zombie dogs. Or fucking mutant dogs. Whatever the fuck they are. That's why I don't play much Miscreated. I'm just not that interested in it. Now, the only thing I do like about the game is the survival aspect and the details on the map. Not gonna lie, the overgrowth is pretty insane in it. But still. Yeah, I love the map too. I guess me and you have the same interests. Wow, imagine that, huh? Yet another thing we both have something in common about. We got the same interests of Miscreated. I'm all for the map, the foliage, and the survival aspect I'm a-okay with, but the rest, not really. My 2 biggest turn-offs for that game, I think, is the AI, the zombie two-faced dogs, and then the quote-unquote mutants. Not a big fan of those. And most certainly not a big fan of kill on sight, which can happen at any given moment in that game. Unless you're in a server that doesn't allow PvP, period. So it makes it almost impossible to roleplay. And even for the servers that do have roleplay in their title, You know, they're not actually roleplay. I've tried roleplay servers in that before. Yeah, and you still get people kill on site. Nothing, and there's no staff on usually, so those servers there's not really anybody on them. Maybe a few, but those few are nothing but people that just play the damn game. You know, one thing that came to mind, I don't know if I want to do it or not. I don't know if I'm going to do it. But I was thinking, what would you guys think about there being a zombie survival roleplay game one day? Like an actual, game from scratch. I still have to figure out a name for it though. And to top it off, full VR support with like full motion tracking where you could like that's multiplayer obviously, but like everybody's motion tracking syncs with everyone else. Imagine that. Imagine a game like that being able to interact with things based on your motion in your room and what have you. Interact with other players based on your motion. Zombie Survival Roleplay 2.0 all over again. Yeah. Wasn't that version the quote unquote restart that I keep hearing people, some people, that are talking crap behind my back, saying the quote unquote ever since server restart or something like that? Or reset? Was it 2.0 or 3? I think it was 3.0, wasn't it? 3.0 almost? Or, yeah, it's 3.0, wasn't it? Where I did the reset, quote unquote. I wouldn't really call it a reset, but I mean, there were some changes made, but I think it made the server a lot better since 3.0. It's been just improving feature wise and player wise. Well, at first it was kind of a slow build up for players, but I think by once 4.0 came out, once I got all the data saving stuff in and started adding these other features like blindfolding players, tying players, uh, giving players some loot, dropping loot, things like that. I think that's what brought people's attention. Alamo update was 2.0. Um, yeah, people keep saying, well, not really people, but just like one. I've heard this from like one or two people, maybe three at most, that the server basically died um, either on 2.0 or 3.0, quote unquote. Somehow I don't believe that though. I mean, yeah, it was dead for a while, but they still think it's dead today. Like, they still think it's fucked up community or it's shit. I don't think it is. I think it's doing just fine. And as a matter of fact, I've heard nothing. I've heard pretty much nothing, but pretty much all positive stuff about the server from people. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But it's a fucked up community. If it's a fucked up community, I wouldn't be seeing people saying, "Oh, this is the best zombie server on 5M," or "Oh, this server's the best," or people saying, "I love this server, Cody, you did so great." That's all I keep hearing from people, and I guess in their definition, that's quote unquote a fucked up community. I don't know if it makes sense. Does it? But seriously though, like I don't like people talking crap behind my back. and then having somebody else sending me a screenshot or whatever of their conversation and crossing out their name, whoever was saying the shit. That shit just grinds my gears. Like, if you got an opinion about me or the server, say it directly to me. You know, like, don't just go around saying it to other people that have nothing to do with the server anymore, or you know, like, I don't like it when people talk behind my back, and even more so, I don't like people lying about it. Lying is, yeah. And trust me, I used to lie all the time. So I know who would be a liar and who is not a liar. It's not really that hard. And believe me, it doesn't take much to figure out who actually sent those messages. So crossing it out, you gotta do better than that, buddy. You might as well just cross out the whole screenshot if you don't want me to know who sent it. Because I already know it now. All it takes is a little bit of math. A little bit of math and knowledge, investigation, past actions from certain people. Figure those out. You just pretty much figured out who the person is. You just gotta investigate, look into the issue. That's all you have to do. That's pretty much all it takes. Let me read the comments real quick. What's up, Skylar? But yeah, metalcore, don't you agree though? Do you agree that it's just stupid that people talk shit and start drama behind your back? I mean, I don't know if you agree on that or not, but I think it's dumb in my opinion. I think people should just be more open and, like, state their opinion to one of us or something about the server instead of just saying it behind our backs and then, saying to us that they didn't do it or whatever when I know for a fact that this person's lying, so, and it's not that hard. I mean, all I had to do was put two and two together, so, yeah. Like I said, though, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to ban them, or I'm not going to, demote them or whatever, but like I said in the essay I wrote the other day, they know who they are that did it, and I know who they are that did it. So, they think I'm stupid, but I'm really not. It's funny, though, because I was gonna say, I don't think this. Like, speaking of the DDoSing stuff from the server, I was gonna say, what's funny is, right after that happened, servers started getting all these issues. But now that I think about it, I think it's the recent updates, because 5M has been putting quite a bit of updates out in the last couple days. So, yeah, that's kind of messed up. Yeah, I agree, Metal. I agree with you 100%. Like, the way I tend to handle stuff like that, as I said, I'm not gonna go power hungry and ban them or, do something stupid like that. I ain't worried about it. It doesn't bother me. I mean, people could talk shit behind my back all they want, but I'm just stating my opinion that I it it bothers me when people talk shit behind my back. It kind of hurts my feelings when people talk shit behind my back and say that they hate the server or say that there needs to be someone else in charge. Especially if everything I do for it, like, yeah, it just, when I hear stuff like that, if it was said, like I said, if it was said directly to me, I would understand fully. I wouldn't get mad. I would ask them, like, what do you think would be the best way to improve the server in your opinion? What can we do to help you like it? You know, just try my best to, compromise. But when it comes to people, doing stuff like I posted the other day, the screenshot, saying that this is a fucked up community, the owner's trash or whatever, that because of the fact that they are talking behind my back, spreading shit to other people that aren't even in the Discord, that's what bothers me. That's what hurts my feelings. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. It's their opinion. I mean, freedom of speech, they can say that stuff if they want, but it's kind of a dick move when you're talking shit and behind someone else's back. That's just my opinion. Just throwing that out there for you guys. What's up, Wrath is? I was just I was just discussing metalcore, like how I don't like it when people talk shit behind my back, and you know the ways to just deal with it, basically. Because I tend to have a situation like that a lot with certain people. And like I said, I'm not going to give any names or point fingers, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, you get people saying behind your back that they hate the server, or they say that there needs to be a different owner or different high management behind my back, and then lie to me about it when I'm gathering information. Then you know that turns me off. I ain't gonna do anything about it though. Unless it gets real serious, then of course I'll do something about it. But something like that, something just as little as some wing nut just talking smack behind my back, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna do anything unless they start doing something a lot more serious. Then that's where they'll take things to the next level. That's the that's the proper way to do it, in my opinion. I'm not condone. Don't get me wrong. I'm not condoning any form of disrespect or what do you call it? Or like talking trash behind people's backs. I'm not condoning any of that. I'm against all that. What I'm saying is, even though people are talking crap behind my back, yes, it'll hurt my feelings. Yes, it will bother me. But I mean, it's their right to say that stuff. It's their right to say it to whoever they want. Just know that you will lose my you'll kind of lose some trust levels from me, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, like you'll lose some trust from me if you do that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. If they don't like it, then just go. But I'm nice enough like that to where just I don't worry. I'm not really worried about it, even though it might hurt my feelings. But I'm not too worried. Oh shit. Wish you guys could hear my playlist, but YouTube. Last time I had music a couple days ago on my fucking VSR stream, all because of the radio station 335. Bam! It got blocked in all countries. I don't even know if it. I don't even know if it was put public yet or not. Cause I took out. I used to remove a song feature, and I took out all the songs it detected. So I was hoping that it did that and got rid of the claim, but I don't know. Maybe it was probably totally fucked, which basically means I'm gonna have to download the video, um, edit it manually. 3 hour stream, fuck that. I ain't editing a 3 hour stream manually. I don't have time for that. So it's either blocked in all countries or it's just gonna be deleted, one of the two. And it was a good damn stream too, because it was the first half of the Outbreak event. So that got fucked. Wish it didn't get fucked. Oh shit, am I still using them? Oh my god, thank you. I think it is still on. Yeah, it is.
No shit. Didn't even realize that. Had it on from yesterday. Uh-oh. Oh no. There we go. This froze for a second. Did I drop any frames? Nope. Alright. That should sound a lot better now. That voice sounded really deep and sexy. Well, if I had the voice changer on and I was doing this kind of voice, I could try to put in that Cody Hawkins voice, if you know what I mean. Doing that though, it hurt my throat the other night when I was doing that. It sounded really good. Actually, last night I watched my stream. I watched back my stream I did. It was the couple development streams ago. It was the one where I didn't really do much with development, and I went straight into action with Band 92, where they came across my fortress and I had them on point. It was right when we had all those crashes and shit going on. And then I tied them up, and then I crashed, and I gave up for the night. Going back and watching that, I said to myself, I sound like a drunk person. With the voice changer and, doing that kind of a low, deep voice that I do. This kind of voice, but only with the voice changer. So we passed Rochester already, so we're not too further from Buffalo / Niagara Falls. We'll just pass by though. I'm not gonna waste time with Niagara Falls. It's just a way I can mix like different applications in this. I mean there is, but it's a pain in the ass. So I could like, you know, have like a sound effect or something that you guys could hear. So at least you guys can hear something instead of my voice. And then I can listen to music all I want without you guys being able to hear it. But, you know, pain in the ass to do because you gotta do a virtual mixer, I think, which is a pain in the ass to do. I tried doing it, actually fucked with my audio device and shit. I don't even know how much inches of snow we're supposed to get today. Probably quite a few. Yeah, I heard it. I heard the ice like dropping and shit on the house, so it's actually sleet. Sleet and snow. Wonder how the server's performing right now. Probably the same. You know, actually, I got plans today for the data saving. Not sure if you guys know that, but until I get it fixed, I'm going to be taking the data saving out, and I'm going to be in test server quite a bit. Probably after I do this, I might. Yeah, fuck the map. I guess fuck the map. We'll do that. Once I do this, I'll take the data saving out the main server, work on it in the test server for as long as I can, till, you know, I'm worn out, I guess. And then, I'll give it one more go and try to fix it. And then, of course, test it thoroughly. Once it's fixed, put it right back into the server. But until then, I think I'm just gonna do away with it for now because it's causing all those hitch warnings and shit that keep popping up. And believe it or not, the data file, for all the character data is already almost a megabyte, and it hasn't even been a couple of days. It's only been a couple of days, I'm at 2 days, and it's already like 3/4 of a megabyte, which is nuts. It's just insane. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually set up a MySQL connection, and I'm gonna see about converting the stuff to MySQL instead of fucking JSON bullshit. Well, it ain't bullshit, but I mean, with the recent updates, it doesn't look like there's any signs of improvement. I guess we're gonna have to go back from SQL or some other third-party connection. Well, I'm at database. Dang. Wait, Rothis, you're from Michigan. Rothis, you're from Michigan too, right? Were you the one that said you were close to the Speedway? I think it was you. I don't understand what you're talking about by that. I think your wording was a bit off. Let me hold on. Let me reword it. Let me reread it real quick. Straighten this out. There. Hey, got a question. Is it creating a new file everything someone joins before logging in, or creating a new character? What? Yeah. Do you mean creating a new character adds to the new file? Or do you mean create a new character adds to the, the main file? Or in this case, it's right now it's only saving to one file, saving everybody's data to one file. Or are you trying to say, is it better to do each file individually based on, who owns the characters? That would be more of a reliable method, I think, but was working on that, and I tried working on it, and for some reason um, it's saving data to other people's, like, it's forgetting the old files, and it's like keep adding a new file over and over and over again. That's the issue we were having yesterday, if you remember, where shit wasn't saving and we had to keep recreating our character because I had that left behind and I hadn't fixed it or finished it. Yeah, I might try to do that again, but it's, to be honest, I don't know on that one. I think it's just fucked. Another thing I'm gonna do today as well is reset the operating system on the second desktop that I finally got running. For some reason, it's not letting me install the integrated graphics drivers, even though I got the correct fucking ones. And when I installed the NVIDIA drivers for the NVIDIA card that I had in it, I took it out because I was trying to fucking see if integrated would work, but I guess not. Error code 43 pops up in Device Manager, and I've tried all the steps pretty much, and it's just not working. So I did, however, because the hard drive that's in it now actually came out of the laptop. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna reinstall the operating system on it, just make it completely fresh, and then just install the drivers from there. Hopefully that'll work. I got Coca-Cola. Wonder if that's enough than coffee. After 4 hours, will you play in FiveM? I don't know. I'm still debating whether I even want to play FiveM or not. Because if everything has been going on, like, fucking... Every time I try to play it, I fucking crash 2 seconds later. And I'm just getting annoyed by it, so... I basically said to myself last night, I even told Inaband as well, straight up, that I'm not gonna keep playing FiveM until they sort their shit out. So I'm just gonna probably play and stream other games for the time being. I'll probably get in 5M though to do some server testing. But if it, if it just keeps crashing like it keeps doing, then yeah, I'm not gonna even bother. I'll definitely be streaming other games and just flipping off 5M for now. I need to get a different playlist. 1 second. This one's trashed. YouTube, do you not know those kind of songs I like? Damn. Who else here is pissed that Dwight's going to Fear the Walking Dead? I mean, they already got fucking Morgan, like, come on. I don't even know how much further we got to Buffalo. Probably a little bit. Based on the direction we're going, I'd say yeah. Maybe half hour. Maybe a little under than that. Nah, maybe not half hour. Probably like 20 minutes. 15, 20, somewhere around there. I still gotta do a tutorial on how to set this up. And other tutorials too. Not just this. I was thinking though of doing a zombie survival roleplay tutorial series. And like, guides on the server. I was talking about it yesterday. Having like a visual tutorial and a visual, guide for people to understand the server and how to play it properly. In the interest of, bettering everyone's experience and understanding the server more, so we don't get all these people being confused when they read it. And a lot of people don't even bother to read it. And, I don't like reading either, so I can kind of see why. So I was thinking of just doing like a legit, like just visually showing people how to play it. I think it's a good idea. In my opinion, I think it's a real good idea to do that. It's like have a nice long tutorial showing everyone how to set up FiveM, going all the way from how to setting up FiveM, and then getting into the server, and then how to properly play, what the rules are, explaining the rules in a brief way, each rule in a brief way, so people don't break them. I think it's a good idea. Who else here agrees? Man, why is always gotta put on the shitty songs? Like, come on. What the hell is this shit? Hold on. You suck. Whatever. Good enough. Yeah, it would be pretty good metal, you're right. Maybe I'll do that as maybe I'll do that as like a special stream. Title it like Zombie Survival Roleplay Server Tutorial or something. Have it a nice long stream. Well, hopefully not too long, but long enough to explain everything about the server, the rules, and the basics on how to play, like how to interact with certain things. In fact, I might do that today. I'm down to do it today as long as there's not too many problems with the game. And then, highlight that in like the information channel or something once it's done. Pin it everywhere I can so people can see it. So when people ask how to play the server, or how to do this or how to do that, I can just send the link. Be like, here's a tutorial, watch it. It'll help a lot. I don't know which is better though. Reading the stuff or actually watching a ZSR video from the actual server. That would be better in my opinion. Oh, I see 3D imagery up ahead. I think. It's hard to tell. No, false alarm. Thought it was. Shit. Just mountains and trees. It looked like it for a second, but yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to cram everything in 20 minutes. People already should know how to install FiveM, so I won't even include that portion, and I'll just include like starting from connecting to the server and then going from there. Maybe I'll name it Cody's Survival Guide to Zombie Survival Roleplay. I don't know. I'll have to come up with a good title for it. Buffalo is a lot longer, further than I thought. Nah, I don't want to split it into parts, because then that'll also confuse people, because then they won't know, where to start or where to begin. It's better to do it all in one, in my opinion. Plus, if you do it in parts, then people just have to keep clicking and clicking and clicking to go to the next video, and they don't want to have to do that. That'll turn people off, so it's better to do it all in one so they can, just watch through the whole thing and that's it. No more clicks. That's one thing that turns me off when I watch videos. If it's in parts, I hate having to click on the next part over and over and over again to go through them. I'd rather just go through it all in one, or have it all compiled together. And tons of people feel that way. I might add timestamps, but that probably won't be till after I put the video up / post stream. Because I'll just stream it. Won't really have time to record it and polish it and all that. Y'all remember when went to Montreal and Sherbrooke on the way to Bangor a couple weeks ago? We got lost in downtown Montreal. Decided to take what was it, Quebec 30 or Quebec 10? Or no, I think it was Quebec 15. Dakari auto route. Yeah, it was Dakari auto route. And then it had like this. It was like had like these side barriers that were like super tall, and like these long bridges and sometimes even tunnels as well. Got lost so easy. I ended up going off the wrong exit, and then we just went all around. Well, we went, and I went north, then I went east, then I went back south again once I got out of Montreal, and then went right over to Sherbrooke. It's in the past streams. If you look back, you'll see it. I think I actually titled it like A Stroll Around Montreal or something. like that. Yeah, Dakari Highway. It's not all entirely underground when I looked at it, but yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like below ground level to the rest of the city. But like a lot of it you can still like see the sky and all that. But you had like these long bridges and tunnels for the most part, and then you got these super tall road barriers on the sides, or they're called noise barriers actually. Yeah, noise barriers. Yeah, what were your thoughts on watching that? I'm guessing there was a lot that looked familiar to you. Pretty much, I'm guessing all of Quebec I went through probably looked familiar, didn't it? And this is like jump. This is like those jumps we did in GTA 5 a little bit ago. Boing, 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 boing. Hey, looks like I see 3D imagery up ahead. Yep, that's 3D imagery. I could tell already. Yay! Finally. Which part looked the most familiar to you out of doing the stroll around Montreal and doing the Sherbrooke? How do you pronounce it? Is it Sherbrooke or Sherbrooke? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Alright, we're right outside Buffalo, New York. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce Canadian cities. I mean, Toronto obviously is you can pronounce. We call it Toronto. Montreal. I call it Montreal, but maybe it's Montreal. I used to think it was Montreal, but I think maybe that's what it's called. It's either Montreal or Montreal. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Maybe I was right. Maybe it is Montreal. Yeah. Sherbrooke. Is that how you do it? Sherbrooke. Yeah, maybe. Oh well. Pronounce it the way I pronounce it. Montreal. Yeah, so I was right the whole time then. What about Sherbrooke? How do you guys pronounce Sherbrooke? Quebec obviously is Quebec. That's easy. Yeah, that's the exact name too. Sherbrooke. I think I just did it. Sherbrooke. Yeah, right? Sherbrooke. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Sherbrooke. Wow. I was almost there. I was calling it Shearbrook. Like sheer. Shear. So it's Sherbrooke then. Hold on. Did I pronounce it right that time though? Sherbrooke. Like Sherbrooke. Sherbrooke, I'll do it. And 38 imagery is amazing. For the most part. Bridges suck. What's that sign say? Hard to tell because it hasn't rendered in fully. Metalcore. One thing I get I don't know if will you still be up in a little bit. Um, I'll probably cut this stream here in Buffalo once we get out in the outskirts. Angola, New York, I think. We'll stop there. I want to launch a test server and I want to show you Las Venturas in it. And I want to see what you think. Now, just a note, I had to resize the textures a lot to get underneath the texture limit for 5M. So it kind of looks like shit at the moment, but I'm going to be going through the important textures like the road textures and redoing them, so when I get the chance. This is a toll booth. Fucker. What the fuck, man? Really? There we go. There's a sign for Niagara Falls to the right. 290. Interstate 290. Niagara Falls. Which just at the exit right there, but we're not taking that way, so. Buffalo. How much longer you think you'll be up? Will you still be up a while, or are you too tired now? Dang. Dude, work sucks, don't it, at night? You hardly ever get the chance to play within a band. I don't think you ever played within a band, have you? Oh, no, never mind, you have. Yeah, you played with them before. You don't really get much of a chance to, though. Probably usually on weekends, I think, is usually your best time. Well, welcome to Buffalo, New York, though. Yeah, that's good, I guess. Hey, at least be glad at least that you're in Montreal and not in Flint, Michigan, where the economy's so bad that you have to put in thousands of applications to find a job. And even if you do the 1,000 applications and do find a job, minimum wage here is what, like $9, $10 an hour. And most people get part-time jobs, so that's only barely enough to pay, bills and shit. Can't really afford anything else. Yeah. Like, for example, my internet is shit. Because we can't even afford. Yeah, it is low. $10 an hour. And this kind of internet's about all we can afford. It's horrible. bridges. More bridges. Huh. Something going on with my internet. It's taking a long time for these textures to render quick. I think I need to clear the cache for Google Earth here soon. My neck. What's your guys' minimum wage in Montreal? Damn, cat. Do you guys even have minimum wage? Go, cat. Yeah, it is. Cat, go. God fucking damn it. Fucking cat. Ugh! Nice. Fucked up my controls. I gotta restart. Hold on. It's gonna take a few minutes. Oh, thanks. They're fucking rubbing against my goddamn legs. Just fucking great. Goddamn brat. I need to get a new cord in my controller. For some reason, it keeps cutting out every time the cord moves up or down. So it kind of fucks it up. Once it happens, like once controls cut out and they come back, they don't come back for the most part. You won't be able to turn anymore or anything. It'll keep making you go straight. So I have to restart FSX to get that fixed. So that's what I'm doing right now. Let me take the tracker out, the old one, and put in the new one. Should work. Alright, I think we're good. Let's give it a shot. Gotta be careful with the controller though. One little cutout and it fucks it up. Yeah, there we go. Now I gotta control it back. In a few minutes actually, Metal. Almost to Angola, so unless I passed it, or I don't know if I passed it or not. Might have. Actually, no, I don't think I have yet. Just gotta wait for a sign for Angola. Rest area. How is this done? uh, just wait for a tutorial. I'll maybe doing a tutorial on it soon. So it's a bit complex though, and there's quite a few stuff you need for it. And if you're missing any of them, even one out of all of them, you're not gonna be able to do it. Two most important things you need is Flight Simulator X and a controller. Let's just say that. No, yeah, but you also need a beefy PC and a really beefy internet. Yeah. Where is Angola? I think it's up ahead, actually. I have to keep an eye open on the exits. Yeah, almost there to Angola, New York. What's your download speed and your upload speed? I'll tell you the minimum at least. Mine don't even meet the. Mine only meets the minimum for 2D imagery, but it doesn't meet the minimum for 3D imagery areas. That's why I saw back there in 3D imagery, everything was it wasn't rendering quick enough in high quality. So that's because I have shitty AT&T internet. You're gonna need at least for 3D imagery. You're gonna need at least 100 megabits per second download speed, at least. I would say no. I would say no less than 75 megabits per second. I wouldn't even do that. I'd do it at least 100 or more. Anything lower, and you're gonna, it won't keep up. So I said it's complex. Yeah, you only be good for 2D imagery. I mean, you can still do 3D imagery. The only problem you're gonna have is everything will be blurry as fuck, and it's just not gonna render fast enough because it can only download so much at a time. And when you're moving, at a constant speed of like 70 plus miles an hour, it ain't gonna keep up with that unless you got really beefy internet that can download it instantly. Not only that, but you also need a solid state drive. That's a must. I mean, you can use a regular hard drive too, but you're gonna have performance problems. It'll be constantly freezing and what have you when trying to render all the images or imagery. Oh, this is our exit shit. Oh yeah, you'll need a solid state drive, beefy internet, um, a controller is a must have as well. Figure out where we are. I don't think we're quite in Angola yet. Could be wrong. Maybe we are. No, we didn't reach Angola Travel Plaza yet, did we? So there's this 3D imagery. As a matter of fact, we might have done past it already. Oh no, we're right here. I see where we're at now. North Evans. So we were close to the Angola Plaza, so probably 5 miles from it. This is good enough though. North Evans is good enough. Or Eden. That's how you pronounce it. Eden. So we'll do Eden, New York. Or North Evans. No, it's good. It's Eden then. It's Eden area. So we still got 102 miles to Ohio. Not bad. Almost there. Alright, I'm in the stream and I'm going to open up test server for ZSR. Do some stuff on there. Thanks for watching. I'll probably stream ZSR development in a little bit. Just so stay tuned. It'll be about a half hour or so. Alright, see you guys in a little bit.